So as a lot of you guys already know, the MPC Live 3 comes with a new feature called Clips. You can also get it in the MPC Pro Pack, which is available for purchase. So you can use it on your other MPCs that's compatible with the Pro Pack. For me, the Clips mode, it's a great idea, but it doesn't really work for me yet. And that is what this video is about. I'm going to express how it works and how it doesn't work. I've been looking at different videos, different people using it, and I still haven't found the workflow to work best for me. And that's okay, because when you are using these tools, it is all about finding a workflow that works best for you. It's not about, oh, this person did it, so I have to do it that way, or this person did it, I have to do it that way. I found a workflow that works best for me. And I told you guys when I first picked up the MPC Live 2 a few months, well, about 6 months ago, that I was going to take you guys on this learning journey with me. This is not a tutorial. This is not a, this is the best way to arrange. This is just simply saying, hey, this is me documenting my journey. I'm trying to wrap my head around these clips because coming from Maschine, I'm used to working in ideas mode, or ideas view, which is pretty much set up like clips. Like you will have your different scenes and stuff. You select what you want to play at what time and all of that. And then you go and drop it in the arranger. So I'm like, great, this will work for me. I hear it's similar to Ableton, but I never used Ableton, but this still isn't getting it for me. And I still have my favorite way to arrange it. People be like, no, that take too long. Try the clips. It's cool, but I'm gonna dive into that in a second. So for me personally, I believe that the clips matrix is best for like if you're doing live performance, or if I want to play a beat for somebody real quick and just go through it and trigger the different roles outside of the arrangement. Now you can do that and record it to the arranger. I'll do all of that in this video and go more in depth into why I'm like, yeah, this isn't working for me. And maybe it's user error. I'm open to that too. I'm not saying that this is horrible, but this is like for me personally. I just want to put that out there because some people, when you say something not working for you, some people take it personal. Like, how come this ain't working for you? Or why do you arrange like that? You should use the track mutes and this. And I'm like, I found what worked for me. So that's all that matters. There are multiple ways to arrange using this MPC. And that's what I love about it, is there's multiple ways to do things. It's not just one. Just because this person does it doesn't mean it's going to work for that person. Now, if you aren't familiar with my way of arranging that I was doing prior to clips, it is simply by, I make one big sequence, I build it out. That's the hook of the song right there. Then I make multiple copies of it, for the intro verse, second part of the verse, all of that. And then I just take what I want out and then I just drop it into one sequence on the arranger. Poof, it's done. Some people say that's complicated. To me, it works fine. Takes a few minutes. I'm already arranging stuff while I'm making the beat, so it doesn't take any time at all. So with clips, some people say that it'll be faster. So I'm trying to give it a try and it's still not really working for me. And in this video, I'm actually going to make a beat. I may not show that part in the video, but I'm going to try to arrange it with clips and show what I know. What will make this great for me is if I could take the rows, which are right here, try not to get the glare. If I can copy these to my arranger, just like I could copy these to my arranger, if I can get the rows to do it, this is golden. This will be my favorite way to arrange on here. So hopefully that comes. And that's why I said yet, because that's something that's simple that could be added later on. Or maybe I just don't know how to do it and one of you guys know how to do it and you'll tell me and change the game for me. Because if I could do that, that would be excellent. But for now, still I'm probably just gonna stick to what I know because I don't want to spend too much time trying to dive into it when I could just be knocking out stuff like that. And like I said, clips are great for live performances, or if I just want to do like a live performance recording, recording a video and I'm just going through it. Here's a beat I made. And that way it's not as boring as just me playing the arrangement shown and, it's following. I can sit there and just be going along with it, press play on the next one, press play on the next one, stuff like that. That is great for that. But I'm talking about specifically for arranging my beats. Before I go switch over to the MPC where you guys can see I get started trying to arrange on this, I do want to say clips are not all bad. This is my perspective. It may be great for somebody else, and this is just for me right now. I don't see it working for me. And again, this is no tutorial. This is just me sharing my experience because I feel like doing that, this is something new. The whole MPC world is still kind of new to me because even with the Live 2, I was jumping back to Maschine, but now I'm really solely focused on this because it's more powerful. That was one thing, and then the more extra buttons make a huge difference. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump over. Well, actually, we're not jumping over to the computer. About to set this down and you're gonna check out what I got going on here. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Shout out to all y'all again. Shout out to Doswell Beats because I definitely checked out his video last night to get a basic understanding as well, just to see how I like watching and see how other people do it and implement what they do in my workflow and see how I could change it myself. So I got to give him a shout out for that. And outside of that, if you want to check out one of these, there will be a link in the description. Let's go ahead and get started. Appreciate y'all tuning in. All right, so everything is labeled right now. So if I go back to the clips thing, you see right here, these are right here, and it's like that's there. But I wonder if I create right here. So if I undo what I just did there, I can do like this. I can copy it and paste it here, right? I don't have a clip for my 808, at least I don't think I do. Let me create it and see what it does. So yeah, I don't have a clip for my 808. So what I have to do is go back here and go back up here, create a clip. Or you can do it right there from the get-go, honestly, but I already was just messing around with it. Might as well make one for the bell. All right, so now we have those clips. That should be everything with a clip. Oh, I accidentally made a duplicate of that track. I don't want a duplicate of it. Let's go right here. There we go. So now everything should be here. So of course, what I could do is go like this, copy, not copy to arrangement, but copy, paste, copy, paste. So now it will go, I could play right here. And again, I could easily just sit here and keep copying these down. And maybe I will try that real quick just for the sake of this. I'm gonna go copy. I'm gonna put them on both real quick so that way I don't have to keep going back and forth just for the sake of this video. So now I have different rows here. Each row plays like a different part of my arrangement. Great. Before I move on to the next step, I'm gonna give credit to Doswell Beats. I watched his video amongst other videos, but his explained it kind of the way I just did it, except for he did things a little different and went back and edited versus where I just laid everything out with my drums and just did it that way. But you figure out what workflow works best for you. You watch everybody's videos and figure out what works best for you. You get the basic understanding. But anyway, from this point, you know, I could sit here. Let me look at my arranger. I'm gonna record over this just so you guys could see that that's the way you could do it. I'm gonna go back to my matrix, hold record, and it says record to arrangement. And then there are ways, I'm not sure how you do it, that you can go through and make them, supposedly you're supposed to set them up to where they could play through on their own. Not really sure, have to look into that. But what I did was I just did like this. Which is all cool, but the thing about it is I would have to sit here and go through all of this to record it to that, and I don't really want to do that because that'll take a while. So what someone suggested in the comments was to copy everything from the clips to the arranger. All right, so I just erased everything. I'm gonna go back to the matrix. So if I copy to arrangement, start it there, bam. Guess I didn't have to do that. I want my strings to be my intro. Try it this way. Why not? I'm gonna add my 808 on there too. No, not the 808. We're gonna use the bell. Copy to arrangement. So if I go and look at the arrangement, there we go. I hit that button and it got rid of all the extra. It wasn't playing from the matrix at that point. It's playing from the arranger. So let's see. So next up, I know that my hook is going to be 16 bars. So I'm gonna move this to 24 and then slide this over. I'm messing with the wrong thing, the wrong Q link. So I'll move this over to 5. Oh, you know what? I'm tripping right now. Let me move it over to 8. Well, 9 at that point. I'm thinking I'm at a lower BPM. So from here, if I want to do that again, I know I like these drums for the hook. I'm gonna hit copy to arrangement, and then I have to put this at 9. Hit merge, and then I'm gonna want all of these. So I'm gonna go right here, copy to, oops, did that on accident. Undo, copy to arrangement. It's already at 9. Copy to arrangement. Copy to arrangement, because that's where I want everything to come in. Copy to arrangement. Go back and, oops, wrong thing. Hit replace. Let me do that again. Copy to arrangement. Merge. All right, let's look at it. So now, let me change my loop point back. So even with this, something is off with the drums. I thought I copied my drums back over, but let me see real quick. I mean, they're right there. Let me go ahead and clear those out real quick. Let me see which drums do I want. I want those drums. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy that to the arrangement, and let's just see if it will play it now. If I go back over to it. The key is I have to make sure that it's gonna play correctly. Yeah, see right there, it's still playing those, but I guess if I change that, let's see. So it still didn't do it there. So that's why, I mean, to me, this doesn't really work for me personally. I'm just gonna put this as here, just, or halfway through video, because I would spend so much time trying to figure this out. This would have been done if I arranged it the way that I know how to do it. But that's all about, you know, figuring out what workflow works best for you. Just because my way works best for me, don't mean it's going to work best for you. You have to figure out what works best in your situation. I'm not sure why it's not playing the drums. Even though I had the drums selected already. So I'm not going to sit here and keep diving into this. This is my one gripe with the clips. It's just that I would love to have it to where I have these different rows. Like, let me make a different variation here. So for this, I'm gonna take this, just delete this out of here, delete the strings out of here, and we're gonna play this one, and then we're gonna drop down to it. So we can go there. That messed up. So my gripe would be, why can't I just hold this and take it and then throw it over to the arranger? Just like I could do the other stuff, I would love to be able to do it like that, just because I could sit here and arrange the entire beat this way and just like delete this out of here, take this out, and then just take this out and say I want this to be my intro. See, something like that would be so great. Seriously. Even if I didn't have to go through and add the individual clips where I go like that, if I could just do an entire row, and maybe there's a way that I could do it and I'm just not seeing it on here. Not sure. Settings, I'm not really sure what's happening with it, but these are still, this is a great idea right here. I'm not knocking the clips. I just wish, for me personally, and I can only speak on my own opinion, that I could drop these into the automation, not the automation, the arranger, in a way that's a little bit simpler than this. I mean, I'm gonna show you guys what it's like to record, but other than that, I wish I could just drop it in the same way I was doing these, just drop it in and keep on moving. That would be great. I'm gonna go here, delete that. So I'm gonna go back over here and I'm just gonna hold down record and then record. Actually, let me see the settings here. Automation, overdub. Okay, so it ain't nothing really here for me to change, but I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna hit record to arrangement and then just start it like this. I messed up right there on purpose just to show you guys that it's not locked in. So you do have to hit it on time. At least from my perspective, you have to do it on time. Let me see. Oh, you know what? Right here, you could change it right here, quantization. So you're at 1 bar, so you could change it. And that makes a difference right there. Now, if I want to show arrangement, go like that. And it shows me what the arrangement looks like. At least I thought it did. I'm still trying to learn that, but that's what this is right here. Once you record it in there, it looks like that. But if you do make a mistake, you will have to go back and record over by tapping which clips you want to activate at that point in time. So to me, I'm not really feeling the workflow of the clips. It's cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's cool. You can make it work. The quantization, that changes things, because last night I was pressing it early. So obviously I can go back and do it to 2 bars where I don't have to worry about it messing up, but that's good. But outside of that, I just wish I could simply copy from here to the arrangement. That would change the game for me. If you guys know a way to do it, let me know in the comments below. Outside of that, I've been having fun learning this. There's so many other things I can't wait to continue to dive into. I started using different samples on different sections of the MPC pads. That's been fun. I appreciate you guys tuning in out there. If you guys have any other questions or any other suggestions or anything, let me know in the comments below. I'm all ears. I've been enjoying the process of learning this new thing. It feels like I'm studying something new, and once I get it down packed, it'll be great. And the title of this video was "Clips Are Not For Me Yet," just because if I'm able to literally just add one of these, each row, to the arrangement at a time and let it play through, that would be great, instead of going here, then skip over and add that, which could still be great. But even though I was doing that, for some reason, it was still playing from here and everything wasn't all the way together. But that could have been my error, but it's just not for me yet. I'm gonna take some more time to understand it. And yeah, I appreciate you guys tuning in out there. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. I'm about to go ahead and probably take a break and start another beat. Thank y'all for tuning in.